Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of Tyler's Corona Step Turn-In project thing. This week I was focusing on widgets and creating a button, and there's the other options of tab bars and scroll views. Well, I watched all three videos. They were interesting, and I took the information I pulled from a button. Since my project, as far as I can determine, won't have a scroll view, I ignored that one. And I'm still working on understanding tab bars a little bit, but did get a button. As you can see over here in my program that is currently running, I have a button that you can click on, and it has a before clicked and then clicked sort of appearance. And while this may not be what my final version button looks like, this is a representation or a stand-in. I do want it to have that change effect that this one does have, and I kind of like the font. Comic Sans MS is good too. Anyway, so coming back to reporting, I created the button. I want to eventually have it jump back to the home page, which I have yet to create. Sorry, I'm just cycling through here, trying to figure out where I'm going again. So right here, I will show you the button I created. I'm having trouble getting the print thing to work. It's supposed to, when the button is clicked, print down here saying back button was clicked. And I even added this event listener for when, you know what, maybe that's my problem. Well, when back button happens, or this is the widget that's created, and this event listener says when back button is touched, which I'm presumably doing here, run click back button, which I'm hoping was this, and so I'm not sure if I have them out of order or what. So again, back button is the name of the thing I'm trying to get working, and then add event listener, and then touch. So when it's touched, run back button. So I was hoping to have it print. It's not. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out why that's doing that. Maybe it has something to do with these phases here. Perhaps it doesn't detect an end phase in the back button. That might be it. So I might need to work on that. But let's run the program from the beginning, kind of what's happened so far. I added a little bit of gravity to it, 0.1, because I wanted the ball to get pulled down. And then when the ball is touched, we had it changed to be 0, but things started to float away, which was weird. So I added just a smidge of gravity. And I also added a stroke around the balls, because as you drag them onto the wrong color, obviously you can still see it, but when you dragged it onto its own color, you couldn't quite see the ball anymore, which was sad. So I wanted that stroke to help show the ball. We've added these 3 walls here, and this is where they are here at the bottom, and here's their physics body to keep them bounded. They're generated, and I think I'm going to move this wall, or this floor, down a smidge. In fact, why not do that right now? Let's see, I think it's this one. There we go. Oh, doesn't that look so much better? Actually looks framed beautifully. So, anyway, we got the table up here, the widget, which was started there. And I have things in order of the 3 containers being generated. Well, physics, widget, ball table, color table. And then these 3 containers, 1, 2, 3. And then this check for the widget button, the back button, the event listener to hopefully run the widget thing, which isn't working right now. And then we make a ball with this function, and then this is the function that happens when the ball is touched, which allows us to move its XY coordinate. Ooh, it's fine. So that is what I have done this week, and this is the, I guess, the frame for our project. Lastly, sorry, I know I'm kind of just running off at the mouth, my learning contract. Next week I'm doing storyboard according to my contract. I would like to ask for permission to move up collision detection, because I want to next have these balls react when they are put on an object. And so when the green ball is put on the green thing, I want it to get destroyed, so to speak, and have this recorded as a correct thing. If it's put on blue or red, which is incorrect, I want it to kind of boom, 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 or something get shot out of the container. And so that's what I want to do, is add collision detection, which will be necessary. I'm not sure what storyboard is right now. I haven't looked at it. But if collision detection you think is okay, Peter, I'd like to move that one up to week 7 and swap those two. And then after that, I just have my working week and finish up the game because I want to try and polish this up and look good, as well as build the other pages, like the home page at least. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the puppy here and the 3 events that can be triggered, but I would still like to eventually build that, but I may not finish that this semester. If you have any comments or anything, please feel free to leave them when you grade it. I think I'm going to give myself, I think a 9 out of 10 is okay, because I did create the widget and everything, although I didn't do a tab bar or a scroll view. I hope that was okay. I didn't see a use for a scroll view on my project, but maybe I could have fit a tab bar, so I guess I would take a point off there for not having one for you to see, but we do have the button, which is cool. Thank you so much.